This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cerisia.
I'm your host, who has a no-skip ending now, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime recap, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo!
Back in action after 2 weeks.
Yes.
Sorry to the listeners and the one subscriber we lost.
Oh, that's sad. Oh well. I didn't even check that.
We need to be more consistent. Yes.
Yeah, we will.
But
It's
you know,
summer,
he was sick.
I know,
It's summertime. It was 4th of July weekend. A lot going on.
Not going on. But we're back. And there's a new slate of anime. Out with some oldies still.
Yeah, a new slate that has a lot of stuff, and there's some stuff. I think we're like. There's some stuff that I'm like, I kind of want to check this out too.
Yes, there is some stuff.
There was something
there.
you sent me on Instagram that looked really good about like a buddy and his friend who were like travelers in an isekai.
Oh yeah, that new one. It's the water mage or something like that. Yeah,
that looks really cool.
That concept sounded awesome. Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes.
There might be a lot of anime. Well, like, I hate that I'm saying this. Like, some big anime didn't take breaks, and that's actually kind of fucking us a little bit right now.
A lot of it. Big
Yeah, exactly. Which is like, I know, I can't say I know. I'd probably prefer this still, but like, if there's no breaks are gonna happen, maybe we just don't dub so much amazing anime all at once. Maybe just like
or maybe also
out.
just dub more.
Or dub more. Dub more is making it easier. There's a lot that is dubbed.
Yeah, they are starting to do
very,
more
very
and more
helpful. Well, we have at least 3 that are dubbed, right?
Yeah, well, the Chinese are a little late on the dubbing. Well, Superhero X is
that's like
dubbed,
that's
but Lord of
dubbed.
Mysteries is not dubbed.
No.
Interesting.
Different studios, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just different studios. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
But let's hop right into it because we got a lot to talk about.
Let's get going on.
So going into the season, looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 anime we are reviewing. Could end up being more because there's a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff.
So there's a lot of stuff I gotta check out. So
screw it. I love anime. This is amazing. Let's go.
Can't complain about watching anime too much.
No.
Cool if we had more followers and this was our entire job.
Tell your friends and all that jazz.
But let's hop right into it.
Yes, like for the second time.
Dan to Dan season
2
episode
1.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Okay.
Very.
Awesome.
This is pretty friggin' sick. I mean, you already know what's gonna happen. I don't, but Dan
Yeah.
this coming back, I was like, I didn't know what was going on, and I was like, this is the best. Before I dive into it, the opening,
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Fine.
It's not as good as the first one, obviously,
Yeah,
but it is very good.
This is my no skip ending though.
It is a very
the
good
ending. Is I've listened to it like 10 times.
I've
It's
listened to it more.
awesome.
This is one of those. I always usually with openings it takes me like or endings. I'm like, oh, that was good. Even like the first Dan and Dan open, I was like, oh, that was good. But then like by the third time, I'm like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
I think the only ending.
A few times.
I think the only ending that's never not been like that was JJK's ending. Lost in Paradise.
Oh, that was amazing.
I still, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel so bad for anime studios because it's like, this Dan and Dan opening is very good. I know it's going to grow on me more and I'm going to like it more.
Sure.
Obviously not as much as the first one.
Yeah.
But it's just like when they pump out like gold, it's like,
I know.
Same thing with like Witch Watch and Stew opening, which I thought was good. Not as good as the first one. Thought it was good. But
I thought it was fine.
Fine. But I was just like, I see what they were trying to go. They were trying to get like a trendy dance out of it.
Yes, they were. That's what they're going for.
They're trying to hoping like hits the internet and everyone does a trendy dance out of it. Regardless, Dan to Dan.
Dan tried to do that too at the ending, so they're not going to win there.
Dan and Dan did do the same kind of.
They have it. They each have a different dance. Actually, Momo does this. Okaroon does like stuff with his balls. The other two they do the exact same thing but badly. But it's really, really good.
Now I can't remember specifically from the manga, but I'm pretty sure they handled this better in this episode because Momo was wearing a towel for majority of the bath scene.
I imagine she was not wearing anything.
I don't think she was in the manga. I can't correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't think she was. So I was very worried about that scene was going to get animated.
Yeah.
But I feel like they handled it very well.
There
was one scene, like one moment where she's like laying down and the guy's like above her. I was like, all right, we're getting a little she's in high school. That's a child, sir.
That's a child, sir. Man,
I guess
that's the point, though.
And not in Japan.
Not in Japan. Yes, but that was also the point of this episode because these guys sucked.
Yeah, they did. And I love First of all, I love the kid who wants to be on boob tube. Love that they call it boob tube.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that he has the weird eyebrow or weird brow, right?
Yeah.
He's guarding the shrine
Yes.
of the snake
The
god.
shriveled up snake god.
Yeah.
Which is just a shout out to boob tube. I don't know if a lot of youngins know this, but
Name for TV.
it was a name for TV by the older, like my parents, when my dad was like, I don't know, the boob tube. Like as a joke, like, you know.
Yeah, wasn't there was a reason for they called it that. It was
I
I thought it had to do with the structure of the TV. I could be wrong though.
I always took it as you're an idiot for watching TV for too long, as like a jokingly.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
But it is funny that the guy calls it this, and I just thought it was really funny because he's clearly talking about YouTube.
Yeah.
But
I didn't make that connection. Thank you, Grandpa.
no, I know. I mean, as
Telling these youngsters what it really means.
well, I meant the boob tube part of the TV, but I was like, it's just so funny that like, if someone said boob tube, actually even myself, every time you said boob tube, I was like, haha, making fun of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But if like 10 years ago someone said boob tube, I would have been like a TV.
I could see.
It's funny how times like how it changes.
Times change.
Because YouTube is like way more dominant than hearing TV, even though we still watch TV, just mainly sports.
Sports.
And I guess, well, you know, it's kind of fun. No, it's not going to get a deep dive in this. I was like, I guess everything I do watch is like on a TV, but I don't consider it watching a TV.
No, because we're streaming.
Because we're streaming.
Yeah, it's the mode in which it's the TV at this point is just a window for streaming.
But a TV was just a window for cable.
I think you're just talking about cable. You're just thinking about cable.
Because that's all TV was at first.
At the time, now satellite and cable, but now it's
but satellite.
Yeah, now it's streaming is just I can watch it anywhere at any time, so it's not really cable
Interesting.
TV anymore.
But yeah, and the old ladies who,
You know, when they popped up on there and they were like, I got confused, like a little confused in this episode for a second. They're like not confused, but like worried that like, you know, they were, because they came in, they're rude as shit and everything, but they're like, we're letting you stay here for free, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is gonna be like the weird old lady storyline where they're actually taking care of him the entire time, and then the guy, but then they started doing weird stuff, and then the guy showed up and I'm like, oh, they're still doing the nice old lady storyline. This is gonna be really, really bad. I really hope they don't do that. And then it turns out they're just horrible people.
Sacrificers.
Yep, they're killing
Mayans.
people.
Mayan level stuff. I did love when the guy's like, oh man, we gotta look up the characters' names. I can't remember the.
It's been too long. It's been 6 months.
I can't remember. Messiah say.
Yeah.
I can't. Momo, yeah.
Yeah.
Not her, no, but her childhood friend. Can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Soccer guy. When the guy's like, "What's his favorite soccer team?" and Okarun's like, "Oh, well, first of all, I love he's like, oh, he's not much of a sports guy. like he wasn't gonna get." Okarun's like, Paris Saint-Germain, which is actually a real soccer team for those people who don't know that. But there's a gigantic poster right next to his face of the soccer team. I was like, these old guys are idiots.
That they use to cover up the terrible, sealed
You
off
are
area.
going to love this storyline.
I can't wait for this storyline.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fantastic.
It's exactly like they do something in it where you like, it's so typical where you're like, oh, of course it's gonna go this way, and then it goes and you're like, oh no, this is good. This is
excellent.
Be.
I can't fucking wait. I can't wait to see how they deal with this freaking dune sandworm thing.
Oh, that's not even the biggest thing that's here.
No,
the evil eye is here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was the big thing before the end of the.
How do you think our buddy there gets his transformation?
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys, still don't have the spoilers, man.
Oh yeah, but also no. The more spoiler thing, not real spoiler, is I wanted to watch the opening because I want to see where they're going. Wait till that nerdy guy shows up.
Okay.
The fat, chubby, nerdy guy.
Yeah, the one he's in the ending a lot. I'm excited to see what he's like.
He seems great. Boob.
Fantastic.
I know.
Fantastic.
And he's jealous of like Okarun because like all the girls love him for some reason. He's
Okarun.
Why do the girls love him?
Okay, well, maybe if you weren't fat as shit, dude.
Yeah, and also Okarun's hair is very stylish.
Sure, yeah.
He has nice hair. He has nice hair.
Sure, yeah.
He's a dweeb. Yeah. Compared to the soccer kid, though, it's like.
I mean, yeah. Really.
But the soccer kid isn't. The girls do love him too.
Yes. He is a ladies' man. He just makes weird faces.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, ladies are just like, he's awesome.
Yeah. So they get and Turbo Granny was great in this episode too.
Oh my goodness, yes, being fantastic. Like, does her vessel actually have good luck power, or whatever? No. Oh, that all just happened then.
Not that I remember her having good luck power. No, I don't think she has good luck power. I just think she has powers.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
She just likes to pretend that she's never helping.
Yeah. That's fair.
You know,
especially with young ladies. Like that's why when she helped out Momo there in the bathhouse, I'm like, okay, this is literally core to your character. This is the whole reason that you stayed in that thing controlling the crab monster because it was murdering young ladies. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was a really cool connection to season 1.
Oh yeah. And then I did like two. Like, I like the way she acts. Like, you know, when the guy grabbed Momo and then she headbutted him and she's like, "Well, you were squeezing me. That's all I cared about."
That was funny.
And it's
That
like,
was
yeah,
pretty
that
funny.
sure it is.
Sure
Dave
is,
O'Grady.
yeah. And then the old lady, friggin' being a master martial artist.
Yeah.
Like, what on earth?
I love they all fell down there though. And then Momo's like, "You guys are just worshiping a gigantic earthworm," and they're all in the circle like, I was like, these friggin' idiots.
So dumb. I do like the storyline a lot though. Is like they've been the ones sacrificing constantly throughout all the years, and they didn't have to show the house transforming throughout the years, but I thought that was a great little add-on too that they did. So I'm really pumped this anime is back. Like, this is so fucking great.
It is funny though. It's like when they were like, it shows so funny and great, but it's like, we were actually sasacrificing people for years. You're like, jeez, I hate you.
Yeah, you're horrible.
You're
monsters.
And also his poor parents.
I know. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because they were supposed to be the three, because it must be in combination, right? Cause
they need like
two men and
it was like
a lady.
supposed to be like a family kind of.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But
so
like, this poor kid.
I know.
Yeah, the sick parents.
These people he has to deal with these people who are assholes.
Yeah. So this storyline looks like it's moving pretty quick too. There's probably only going to be like 2 or 3 more episodes of this. So
cool, excellent. I'm pumped for this.
Unlike this I've never had this. I've had this complaint before, but at the end of this podcast, I'll be like, did we really need another episode of this storyline?
They're extending it longer than they need to.
No, I'm talking about One Piece.
Oh, One Piece. Yes.
Episode of this?
Yes. I understand.
If we didn't have the breaks in between,
the breaks in between are egregious.
Yes.
So there were 2 of them, right?
But if we didn't have those,
it'd be fine. It'd be great.
It'd be fine. But last episode I was like, oh, this is gonna be the end of the Kuma arc, and then I was like,
it's now we're 2 weeks later.
Yes.
That's One Piece though.
We'll jump way ahead.
We'll get to it.
But this episode is awesome.
I'm pumped.
It made me feel like Dana Dan has been gone for a while, but Dana Dan actually hasn't been gone for a while.
No, it really hasn't. Granted, our lives have changed dramatically in that time frame, but it's only been like 6 months.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next one. All right. I've been notoriously bad at saying things on this podcast. You have been notoriously bad at not saying things, really. But notoriously bad in recent days of trying to say this word. So I'm going to attempt it.
All right, hit me with it.
And we're going to stick with it until the comments blast us like they will.
Sure.
Every time we mess it up.
Sure.
Let me pull it up again because say Gaichikuta. Gaichikuta,
yes.
I feel like that's how.
Sure. Gaichikuta, yeah. Gaichikuta. Gaichikuta.
Episode
1. I am very interested in this.
Yes.
This is one of those ones where like I saw people posting about it and I was like, all right. This looks pretty good. And then I actually watched it and I'm like, this looks really good and is incredibly interesting.
Yes. I was
the world building alone.
I would say this is probably most recent anime, probably been the most like hyped new one, I think. Most recent since like Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling level.
Well, I don't know. I saw a lot from Lord of Mysteries.
Yeah, I would say this and
Lord of Mysteries.
I say this and Lord of Mysteries.
Sure. I'll take your word on that. I've only been seeing some of this for like
you're right.
A couple weeks.
More of Lord of Mysteries, 100%. But I have been seeing a lot of people. I get tired of this. It's like JJK what or Solo Leveling what? This anime. It's like, can't we just enjoy the anime? Why do we have to compare every single anime?
Yeah, because I can't handle it.
It's just like, why is this guy? I understand when the anime awards come out, then we can start doing it. But like right now,
I just see it as a compliment because they're saying those anime are great.
Yeah. Good point. But this one is what I really like about this and Lord of Mystery, which we're going to get to next, is I had no idea what this was going to be about.
No.
And then immediately, when it starts out with the trash stuff, I was like, weird. Okay. I remember you were like, the concept's really interesting, and I was like, is he just a trash guy? He's a trash man. I was like, I don't really know where it goes. And then it showed the poor town. I was like, oh, okay, split divide. Mm-hmm. Rich and poor, blah blah. And then they showed like the deep void thing, and I was like, I'm in.
Yep, exactly. That's all you needed.
I was like, I'm in 100%.
Oh, hard.
I was already interested in everything else because the animation was really good. But when they showed that, I was like, I'm in. And if you watch as much anime as me and you have, instantly I was like, oh, he's going down there immediately.
Oh yeah, that's the only place to go.
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about? There's nowhere else to go.
When he comes back,
it's gonna be so good. And me and my vindictive stuff, I hope he comes back and wrecks the rich people.
Yes.
Like, I hope he rides one of those demon monsters up there and just wrecks them.
Yes.
Maybe not the kids, but everyone else.
I mean, not the kids, sure.
What if Mob took out his hometown, too? They suck.
I was about to say, I was like, maybe we could push this even farther.
Yeah. Maybe
I was
clear
like,
out the entire plateau.
I don't want to be horrible. Remember, in this world, Christianity is not a thing.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
but like,
Exactly. Maybe we just clear out the whole plateau that's sitting on the head of some monster, it looks like. I don't know.
Because when he was hung there and the whole town's like, yeah, get rid of him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, how do you all hate these rich people but then follow everything they say? And then he looks at the girl, I was like, she'll still like him. Because that's just anime trope 101.
Yep.
And then she's like, you are just a monster. I was like, you bitch.
Yep. Unredeemable.
Yeah, I was like...
And then she dropped the dog and it's like, hey, you're dead. You sealed your death warrant. I want you dead now.
Yeah, well, she's probably going to find down there. Because someone's going to throw it out.
Probably.
Someone's going to throw it down there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Even think about
And
that.
he's going to find him. It's going to cause him flashbacks. So it's like, to his
Enraged.
de facto dad, who just... Like, I didn't see that coming.
Neither did I.
I thought he was going to be, like, arrested.
Yeah.
At
Something
first,
like
and then
that,
he was going to get dropped, and then
Yeah.
he, like, jumped down to go after him. Or
It's like,
something.
not full on stabbed to death.
Yeah, he's going to get Ned Starked so hard.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
We're about to get a ton of flashbacks and
Oh,
cutbacks
yeah.
of this guy.
Because this guy seems awesome. When he opened the door and he had that goofy ass face on, it's like, so you didn't ask her out, did you, or something like that?
Yeah,
Like,
and then we found out he's actually dead in that exact scene.
No, see, wait,
Oh,
when they
oh,
first walk in, he has some
oh.
ridiculous face on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one hurt.
Yeah.
Because when it opened up and it did that, I was like, I'm expecting something better.
Oh no! Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, surprise! This is actually positive. Oh jeez!
Oh no, this is horrible.
jeez.
This is the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah.
And that murderer looks so interesting.
So interesting.
Looks so cool.
I was like, why'd you gotta make this guy look cool?
Looks so cool. And also, he's the only one that looks different that's down there.
Do you think he's good or evil?
Ooh.
So he did kill his de facto dad.
I wonder if that's his dad. Not
His
the fact
real
that,
dad.
His real dad, yeah. Let's go. So we're gonna jump way ahead on this one.
That is very possible.
Maybe it's his real dad got back and was like,
Knew he
betrayed
would
me or
survive
something.
down there.
Yeah. Because
But
what's
it's
his,
just the only thing that's interesting is that it worked out conveniently, but this could have been part of the mask guy's plan, that he killed them and then immediately those guards were like, oh, we're here.
yeah, but they were down there already looking.
No,
so
they
I think it
were
was
down there already looking, but it happened like real quick, so it's like,
That's why I think it was a setup.
but I wonder, but if it was a setup, then it seems like he was working for the rich people.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So that's why I'm wondering if he was just smart enough to set it all up.
That's me. Yeah, maybe.
So it wasn't set up, but like not by the rich people.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good point.
But then why were they immediately? They seem so like
There and ready to go.
they're going to go, and they just seem so like, oh, you killed him.
Yep, you did this. Your fault. That de facto dad 100% knew something he shouldn't. That's why he got stabbed.
Yeah, he kept walking into the towns, writing things down. So
Yeah.
clearly he figured out something.
Figured out something really bad.
It's interesting
and
that
the
they're
assassin took
allowed.
the book.
It's interesting that they're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird because the two ladies complained about it. They're like, oh, why don't they just stay on their side? And I was like, that's very interesting that they're allowed to do that.
Probably don't want some uprising though, so it's like it's more like you can freely roam. It's not like
Smart.
not like
The Gaza
Arcane or that. I was gonna go with another fantasy setting, Arcane.
The Egyptian wall.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Arcane, where you have Piltover and you have the slums, and you can't cross from the slums into Piltover. So, but look, this place looks like you can freely traverse both sides. Either that, or he was illegally there and people were just doing anything. I don't know.
No, they're good. She even said she's
Yeah,
like,
they
why do they
noticed
let him on our side?
they're
Maybe they
too
only
weird.
let certain people.
Maybe
Like maybe you gotta
clearance.
have a clearance. Which that's like, I'm really worried because if it is like, I could just already see this because it looks like a very dark anime.
Yeah.
Very worried that like his de facto dad was not actually good.
That's also possible.
Like he
I'm
was
not
actually,
worried about it though. I think
I
it'd be a good
know,
story. We don't know anything about it.
It'd be really good storytelling.
Yeah, so it'd be very good
But
storytelling.
but at first they're gonna flashback him being really
It'd be
good
cool and all this stuff. Yeah.
about him being awesome, and then they're gonna pull the rug out on under us, and then they're like he was actually evil, and I'm like no,
Yeah.
he's the one who actually burned his hands because he's the one who did all the experiments that make him have burned hands.
Oh yeah, sure. That could be. I could see that. Yeah.
Well, the one guy.
I totally forgot about the burning.
Yeah, and the one guy in the crowd had a burned face.
Which guy?
They didn't show his face. It wasn't the mask guy because
Okay.
the guy had a nose,
Huh.
and his
I didn't
face was
catch
all
that.
black, but he
I
had a
didn't
hood
catch-
up, and he like looked.
I didn't even catch
Could
that.
be a burned face or like a hidden figure, but the face did. It was like the coloring was like the same as the hands.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
So
plot thickens.
yeah, the plot does thicken.
Yeah.
And now they have
Oh.
these monsters down here. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
like this. First of all, lovable main character.
He's great.
Naruto leveled stupidity, but great.
Yes, and a rage for days, which I love.
He does have rage for days.
Yeah, he's got that,
His
he's got that killer look.
eye pupil or irises changing thing.
That was fun. Yeah, I do enjoy that. Yeah, when they get smaller.
That stupid girl.
I know, she's so dumb. She fucked up so hard.
Why does everyone just believe your oppressors?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like, what are you doing?
That's a good question.
You know him. Why wouldn't you be like,
Yeah.
he would never kill the guy he loves more?
Yeah, but she's a lady, so she got like probably peer pressured into it by the entire town who already hated him.
I know.
Because his dad was thrown into the pit, so...
Well, his dad was a murderer. Actually, he was like a
quote unquote.
No, but that's how the town thinks.
That's how the town thinks, but once again, Sin's the father situation. It's like...
Exactly.
Yeah, and they were mad that he was stealing trash, which is so dumb.
I know, it was awesome, actually, that he was stealing trash.
Yeah, it was great, but it was like...
I agree with this, that's dumb. It was like, it's actually cool.
It's a massive... You guys live in trash. I don't understand why having more trash is bad for you.
I know. If anything, this is a reflection on society and how we just always throw everything out instead of fixing it.
Sure, blah, blah.
No, okay.
I will say that my last point on this is that
we do.
Fan-freaking-tastic just like cinematography here. Like the scene where he sees the murderer in the crowd, I thought was so well done. And when he's falling, and it's got that cut to black, and then it's like seeing everything that's going on. I'm like, this is amazing.
That was amazing. He did have your vindictive attitude there, though. He's like, you all deserve
why I really like him, and I would not mind if this be the one anime where they keep that. I know, but you never know.
It's going away.
I can hope.
I
can hope for a revenge
for at least the rich people.
That'd be nice.
At least.
And everyone else.
Least.
Clear off the plateau. I just say it was clean slate it all.
Yeah, he's gonna come back, and I don't know. I don't know.
I'm so interested to see
feeling
what
a time skip in this anime for sure.
Would be sick, yeah. I'm really interested to see what these trash monsters are and what that thing was off in the distance.
Yes.
The body of the monster god thing.
But let's move on.
This anime is gonna be sick.
Shoot, I forgot the time stamp.
I don't know.
I'll guess.
Just subtract the time when we start this one from the time where we started the other one. Right? No, that doesn't make sense.
I'm pretty sure I nailed it. Nailed this one.
Okay.
But anyways, let's move on to Lord of Mysteries, episode...
3 we're on now, right?
We're on 3. We're going to talk about 1 through 3 just because...
That'll be a quick little thing there, yeah. I am very confused what's going on in the show. But I don't hate it. I think it's actually really interesting.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I'm like, they're nailing whatever they're doing.
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't know what is going on at all, but I fucking love it.
I'm here for it all day.
I'm so interested. So it's an isekai.
Yes.
But how?
I don't know.
But he knows magic.
Yes.
Like he was like, oh, this is my transfiguration. He's like, oh, how'd I mess it up? And I was like, but it looks like he's from Earth.
Yes. It looks like he has some weird Earth magic that makes that fog.
Yeah.
Which is different.
And then he did say he was like, oh, just like in the novella in the first episode, which I was confused about that. So I was like, wait, is he in a novella storyline book? But he's not in a book.
Yeah.
But the guy Rosalie or whatever that guy's name is, the other guy who was from Earth originally. I don't know. There's a lot going. First, this is gonna be one of those things when you hear us reviewing it. It's gonna be a lot of like, yep,
that happened.
Yeah. So let's just do like the big plot points of episodes 1 and 2.
Cool. Isekai, some weird Chinese north, south, east, west ritual makes this like. I don't know. I think it's going on in his head. I think it's like domain expansion. I guess. Yeah, but he doesn't leave. He like leaves his body when it happens.
Yeah, I think it's just like a soul.
So it's like a spiritual place. And he dragged 2 other weirdos into it.
Yeah, because they were doing some magic thing too, so they must have been looking to come at the same time.
Yeah. So does that mean that the thing he's making is connected to the real world magic that's out there, or is it Earth magic? Because he used an Earth magic ritual to get there.
That's a good point.
Earth as in the planet. You know what I mean? I don't know. See, and he was bread. He didn't need bread the second time.
That's a great point.
Right? I have no idea.
It was cool when he was making everything. I love how he like used the extra voice there. He's like, called me the fool.
Was fun. That was fun.
I will say the one thing about this anime that I'm a big fan of is all the women are of age, and whoever's drawing this one is drawing them gorgeous.
Yeah.
They are beautiful.
Sick Victorian
dresses, they are like, I'm like, and they're all of age, and I'm like, this We need more of this in
More of
anime.
this. This is very, very
Modesty, first
Modesty
off,
is
which is
fantastic, yes.
lovely.
Yes, that is a breath of fresh air.
Even the witch lady who worked for the
psychic. Yeah,
what's
she's-
her group called? Night what?
Night what? Night
Something goddess,
Night blood,
ever
night.
witch, ever night goddess.
Fuck, I don't know.
So another thing is Beyonders,
Yeah.
which there's different gods that you can pick to be a Beyonder for,
Yes.
and it's all complicated. And there's like
Is it?
there's a tree system.
Yeah. Though they all follow they don't follow tarot, whatever, do they?
They don't all follow tarot cards.
Okay. That's just another layer they threw in there for the hell
There's
of it.
another layer because it looks like Rose Lau, whatever, brought the tarot card system.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. So whatever they say in the beginning there, it's some Chinese actual thing, like
It's a spirit
it's like
tree
Buddhism or some shit like that.
I don't think so.
Didn't they say in the beginning it's like some weird?
Is it? Oh,
Whatever
I
the
thought-
tree is, I thought that was. I don't know. I'll
I
go
think
rewatch it.
I thought
don't
it
know.
was just. I thought it was just a skill tree.
Yeah, but I think
Like,
it has to
you
do.
see in,
But
like,
like
video
it has to
games.
do with I thought it had to do with an actual. I don't know.
I don't know. Buddhism's fake. Christianity is real. So.
True. Yeah. Praise be
Yeah,
the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So-
But like, so then, okay, so he was killing himself because he was reading some Eldritch book.
Yes. No, the guy whose body he took over did that.
Yes and no, yeah.
Okay.
Klein. Yeah, Klein did
Klein
that.
is dead.
Klein is dead, maybe.
He blew his brains out. And then his butt.
I'm not leaving anything out.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
It's called Load of
Yeah, I
Mysteries
guess
for
that's
a
true, yeah.
friggin' reason, I guess.
True. Yeah.
But like, because he reads some Eldritch book, which immediately I was like, interesting. And then the two cops show up, Mr. Hawkeye with his chest open.
Yes.
Shirt thing.
Oh yeah,
It's like-
Rose Boy.
Yeah, with his like fruffle thing.
Fruffle thing. Yeah.
Who has a really sick ability, but then has a shadow ability going on too.
I don't know what that's about.
Who knows? It's cool. Love it. It's awesome.
Yes. The power system is really cool in this.
Yeah, he's a big punch guy. I like that.
the where they do a powerful attack based on whatever chant they're doing. They call it a poem, I think. but
You love incantations.
I love incantations.
Yeah.
I think they're so
I literally
sick.
thought that watching it. I was like, Davis loves
I
incantations.
was like, yes. When they did in the third episode, when they started doing
Oh,
the unison incantations,
that
I
was
like,
awesome.
Oh,
Too bad it didn't work, but it was awesome.
it was so cool though. Oh,
Also,
my
they got
goodness.
sealed magic items
That's
that are
awesome. That do
insane.
crazy
shit.
Holy crap. Great. Let's go back to the plot points.
Okay, so
Nightmare guy shows up too.
who's Nightmare Guy?
The guy that runs the whole organization. He does nightmares. That's his
Yeah,
ability.
Dunn Smith. I think it's something
Sure,
like that.
sure.
Close. I'm close.
Sure,
it's
sure.
Dunn something.
Sure.
But anyways, he runs. Well, he's the captain of the organization. Then he was like, "You seem like you got talent," because like the witch lady goes in the psychic lady goes in his head, who even looked hot as a witch. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
she's really cool.
Yeah.
The fog. We found out the fog trumps Beyonder powers.
Yes, 'cause it hit his
or at
family.
least her level, because she's a 9, and
Yes.
the higher the number, the worse you are. 9 is like the
The
starting.
stronger
level.
you are.
No, you want to go down a number.
Oh yeah, sorry.
They talked about
sorry.
it again,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, sorry. Worse.
So
Yes,
like
yes,
number 9's a starting.
Yeah,
point.
I
You wanna
thought
go
for some
8,
reason
7.
my brain flipped
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
Well,
yes.
because it makes sense. We start at 1, go to tier 9, then that'd be the strongest. But no, instead you're tier 9 going to tier 1.
Yeah, it's true.
They inverted it.
It's like the reverse of the alphabet,
Yeah. Yeah.
because the alphabet would be 1, which would be the highest.
I
A.
understand.
But like, yeah, who goes 1 out of 10, 1 being the best. No one ever says that. But like, so Fog trumps that. So then they're like, join the organization, and he's like, should I join the organization? His in-head dialogue is awesome.
I know.
I'm a huge fan of it because it. And then he picks his class
Yeah.
off
that's fair.
of the writings, which I love that there's like this Chinese language,
Yeah.
written language. I don't know what it's called. Mandarin.
Mandarin. I don't know.
Yeah. It was what the guy wrote in, and no one can decipher it.
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, it's my mother tongue." Blah blah. And he picks it. Class. It was either seer or
I think it was all the mental based classes.
I know the other one sounded cool.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And
it
I was
did,
like,
yeah.
"Dang, why'd you pick this one?"
Because Seer's kind of cool. I thought it was gonna be dumb, and it was.
I thought it was gonna be dumb.
I thought it was really dumb.
And then he drinks the potion, and then he's like, "Make something not of this world," and he made the fucking Earth.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, "This is awesome."
Made the Earth. Then he made a frigging rocket.
Well, first he made a rocket. He was slowly
Yeah.
building Earth.
Oh yeah, I guess
That's why it got so more and more
that makes
dramatic.
sense,
And
that
then I was
makes
like,
sense.
because first a rocket, I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." And then a bunch of other stuff, I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "The entire Earth, dude!"
Really, dude? All right, chill the fuck out.
All I gotta call is like a shockwave and like birds flew.
Yeah. And the guy was the alchemist guy was getting real jittery.
Yeah, and then sexy guy was like,
I did like the little story of the alchemist game once it was all done. It's like, oh yeah, the Rose sexy guy, when he first got his powers, he kept tripping everywhere. Then it showed a clip to a scene of him falling down the stairs after he got his power. Careful there, man.
I exploded.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets his powers. His seer powers are really cool. I love how they're showing the seer sight. That's really dope. The divining aspect is awesome too. I like how there's like, first thing, go buy a cane. It was like,
Yeah.
Couldn't use anything else than a cane. Could use a wand. Could use actual dowsing rod. But no, let's get a big old fancy cane.
The cane's cooler.
Because it is cooler. But dude, it's.
I do like the concept of how it turns off and on, just tapping right here.
Yeah.
It's like we could have gone way more like. I don't want to use the word creative. We could have gone like way more unique or something like that. But they're like, I think this is ridiculous enough. We can keep some simple things in here.
I don't know. Hit a pressure point.
I kind of like it. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's neat.
And then he saves the orphan kid from the two bad guys who then turn into a disgusting monster.
They had something. That's what happens when you're a Beyonder and you lose control. Is what they were saying. So theoretically, I think any of them can turn into that thing. Yeah, I don't know.
And then they Rose guy and
beats the living crap out of it.
Yes, and then he shoots it one time with demon bullets.
That was cool. Yeah, that was really nice.
So there's demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot going on in this show.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Because, like, the one thing I wanted, it's not Monday yet, so we can't, they don't have a meeting again. Because they have a meeting every Monday.
Oh, yeah. I want them to go back into the space.
Freaking Hangman is super cool.
Yeah.
He's on some ship in the middle of an ocean storm, holding a cool thing.
Doing something neat.
Yeah, and he looks super serious and awesome.
And he knows stuff. I was dying laughing though when they had the meeting for the first time and Klein was like, I'm just gonna let them explain everything.
Yeah. Oh, I love when they would say something like he'd never heard, and he would just say it in his head. He's like, Beyonder.
Yeah, what the heck does that mean?
Yeah, so that
the gentleman on your right knows the answer. And
yeah,
that was a nice little gamble.
Well, I wonder why he's in charge. I don't know. There's so much.
Why he's in charge? Because he summoned space.
True.
That's
there's
the only
so
reason.
much
mystery.
Hey! And then episode 3, which is the most recent episode. They bring the sealed puppet that is like
connected to the family that had the journal.
Yes,
that they're looking for.
That family name is ridiculous. Like Antoniquus or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Antiguous.
Antiguous. Yeah. It's like almost antiquity, but
but not.
And puppet has marionette abilities where it can like make you a marionette pretty much, which is like honestly freaking horrifying.
It was the worst, yeah.
Immediately when I saw this puppet and its abilities, I was like, oh, I can't wait to add this to Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Cool boss.
More wisdom saves. Yay.
That's a great boss.
Awesome. I love
Not in this campaign. Next campaign.
I know.
Your guy's pretty wise. Well, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah. We'll see.
It's not one of your things, is it?
No, I don't think it is. But
He's smart.
There's an option for me to become immune to psychic stuff, so maybe.
Oh, is that in there?
That's in there. That's one of the domains. Yeah.
That would make sense because you're so psychotic.
I don't know I'm gonna pick it though because there's so many other cool ones. Regardless. I died laughing when they had this is like the weird hand motion was the way do this to prevent it. And it was like, okay.
And also it didn't.
No, it doesn't. It just makes it easier for people to see when you're possessed.
Yeah. Oh. Dang, I didn't even notice. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, they explained that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That explains. So that's why they all did it walking down the street because it wasn't like some hazing thing. It was like if you get taken over, you stop doing it.
The walking down the street part was insane. He's like, this is the most cringe. He said cringe, which I loved. Cringe thing ever.
That was great. Yeah.
And then they fought the jester guy came back, which I freaking loved.
I didn't even think that he was when he popped up. I was like, oh, cool, clown guy. And then he said the guy from the circus. Like, he is from the circus.
I would say I wish he didn't die.
Yeah, that'd been nice. It'd be kind of cool to have him stick around because he was a seer level 8, wasn't he? That's his shtick.
No, 7.
7.
He was 7. He gave him the information on how to get a level 8.
Just clown. He better not have to wear clown makeup.
I don't know what that meant. Yeah, I hope he doesn't have to either. That's terrible.
Be kind of dumb. Yeah.
I hope he goes back to the tarot card reader girl from episode 1 because she was a babe. But anyways,
she was a babe and a half.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I was like, if you weren't doing blasphemy.
And Christianity does exist in this world because he's from Earth.
Yes, so it's straight up blasphemy.
Christianity confirmed.
Yes, pretty much everything they're doing in there is blasphemy.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But I really am actually enjoying the aesthetic of the show a lot.
Yes.
Because they're doing not just on the level of like the, like Victorian old school London steampunk. It's actually not even steampunk. Victorian old school London kind of thing. I'm really liking the monsters are fighting. They fit the aesthetic really well.
Victorian horror. Yeah,
really well.
Because this thing wasn't even. The monster I thought in the third episode wasn't even like, it wasn't a Beyond or anything. It was like a reanimated dead or something like that.
With the book was inside.
Yeah, that whole shit. Yeah, that was a whole thing.
And they're such cool abilities. One guy's has like wired Doflamingo abilities.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
The witch girl when she like blew it up and then,
with her enchantment. Yeah. Why do psychic crazy witch ladies always have wild hair? Like every single time. It's never just like a.
Well, it's never just I was about to say I feel like that's a Japanese thing, but this is a Chinese
one. Yeah, so.
We'll leave the comments there.
Yeah.
I know where both our brains were going.
Exact same spot, but it's fine. We're keep moving.
This isn't the Shane Gillen podcast. We do have chinks in our armor.
Yes. Yes. But no, you're 100% right with the setting and the layout. It's different. I mean, most I haven't been able to watch Super Cube, but To Be Hero X is also like, it's Chinese anime and whatever, but To Be Hero X doesn't feel like it's put into a Chinese world at all.
Yeah, it's the only thing I'm hating.
What?
I like the products they're giving.
Yeah.
I want to watch Super Cube.
Yeah.
I want to watch the other one that's like Pokemon, but like insane.
Yeah, that looked dope.
But it looks like they're like, Japan is doing so well with this.
Yeah.
We need to squash them and make better things. And right now, they don't miss. Because Lord of Mysteries is freaking awesome right now. And I'm not going to lie. I'm literally like, this is really good. It's like, I'm like, I could watch like 70 episodes of this.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. I want them to explain everything.
Like the characters are great, the development is great, the music's great, the aesthetics great, the like underlying it has such a pull to it.
Yeah.
To Be Hero X, which we'll get to, is the most underrated anime of the year so far.
Agreed.
It's getting more popular, which is good. But like right now, it's super underrated. Super Cube looks awesome, all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, if they keep putting it, Japan, you got to step up your game here.
Yeah.
But they don't need to step up the game because they put out enough.
Yeah, because most stuff we review is Japan.
Yeah, I wonder how long it took them to make all these. Another thing this anime does, which I don't know if there's another name for a Chinese anime. We're calling them all animes. I don't care if Korea makes it; it's called an anime. I don't care if the US makes it. If it's in this art style, I'm calling it an anime. I'm not wasting my time. Castlevania is an anime.
Yeah, we call it an anime. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
It has to be that art style, at least.
Yeah. We'll see what happens when it gets into that. Yeah, that's fair. Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, like Devilman Crybaby. Wasn't that originally a Netflix American thing?
No, that was originally that was a remake of an anime.
Oh, okay. Ugh, that was made twice.
Yeah, I think the other one had a different storyline. But
anyways,
not like
the one thing I think they nailed and they're nailing in this show, like literally to an extreme level of like I'm like, I don't hate this at all, and you're nailing so well, is the mix between CGI mixed animation with like some Studio Ghibli level like following mouse animation to like anime animation. It's all mixed so perfectly. I'm like,
I don't even notice the CGI. It's how well it's mixed.
I notice like when they do it on purpose.
Sure.
Like the carts or something like that on purpose, but like it seems like so intentional. It seems so intentionally like done well. I'm just like, oh man, this show's gonna be really good.
I think it's gonna be really, really good. Yeah, as long as I
love the main character.
He's awesome, isn't he? Yeah, he's really cool. As long as they like flesh out just like the powers and what's the is going on, it's gonna be great. Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're coming down to is that it looks like these Chinese animes are like power systems.
We have power.
To Be Hero X. How does it exactly work? Does it look like they could actually explain it more? We'll get to
they're working on it. Yeah. Well,
we got to move on.
That's the whole concept of the show right now. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. We got to move on. All right.
Lord of Mysteries though, it's living up to the hype people are giving it right now. For me at least. We'll see how it goes on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Real quick on this one. Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode
1.
Incorrect. Episode EX.
Oh, okay. Was it? Yeah, because it's Hoshina's day off. So it's not really an episode.
Glad the show's back.
I'm really happy. Yeah, really happy the show's back. Very funny, very interesting. Loved it. Hoshina's a good guy. The crew is hilarious. None of Kafka at all in this one, but that was all I have to say about that.
Yep. All right, then To Be Hero X episode.
Oh crap!
I knew you were
14.
You are correct.
Yeah, buddy.
Dang. So I will say this is gonna be 13 and 14 because we're gonna talk about same thing with Witch Watch because we're gonna go over the ones we kind of missed. We're not doing Yaba this week because it came out 2 weeks ago and I just don't feel like doing it. But To Be Hero X, so it's
Yaba was good though.
yes, yeah, it looked like it was really good. And they have a new episode coming out Saturday, so
Perfect.
But To Be Hero X, this hero, I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't give a crap about her specifically as a person.
I like that story going on around it.
The story going on around it, yeah, we talked about this. The story going around this with everything that's going on with the council. Every time they're talking about the fear and her dad, I'm like, I'm all in on this. I'm actually annoyed when they cut back to her because I'm just like, no. You finish your super secret meeting. I want to know what all this is about. You got the guy who did the Esau thing in there. I want to see what his shtick is and then his weird buddy's shtick is.
Esau?
Isu, the evil guy, the double cross guy, the lightning kid, and the double cross guy.
Lightning Kid and the double cross.
Okay, the lightning kid, and then his like a future boss.
Esau. Oh.
Esol, whatever.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah. That guy. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, you're talking about his. You're talking about the.
I'm talking about his boss.
The council member. Yeah.
He's in that. He's like, and I'm like, I was gonna see him again this soon. I want to eat up every part of his storyline.
Yeah. I will say is you were like, I don't like this hero, and I was watching episode 13. And I was like, she doesn't seem that bad. And I'm glad you said that because it gave me like some time to enjoy it. Because I feel like I would have disliked it more right off the rip.
Sure, yeah.
I would have been like, man, what are we doing here? But I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not as bad because I went in with like low expectations. And then as time went on, I was like, all right, she sucks.
Yeah, she's not great.
I hate that I get it's for comedic relief, but I hate that she's like, I hate that I'm cute. And then makes all of her mechs cute.
Yeah. Exactly. Make your mech look scary then, dumbass.
I know. It makes me so annoyed.
You should have loved the design or like modified the design that your childhood friend there made later on. The mech thing he made that everyone said was obsolete. You should have looked at it.
Which was awesome, by the way. And those two girls shit on him for it.
Women don't get it.
They don't get
it. They don't get Warhammer.
Yeah, I definitely don't get Warhammer. That's why I love those things going around. It's like hanging out with the fellas. Because the girls are always like, how do guys have fun? It's like this. That kid is a good example of how we have fun.
Yeah.
Is because he could show up and if he was like, boys, check out this rusty old mech that we can't even use, we'd all be like, whoa, this thing looks so cool.
This thing's so cool.
Instead they're like, that looks super lame.
And so it's not cute enough. It's not form fitting like I want it to be. Well, it has arm. No, it's not form fitting.
It doesn't look cool.
It doesn't look cute. It doesn't look like a rabbit because everything has to look like a fucking rabbit.
It doesn't look cute. It's like you don't want to look cute.
Yeah, that's your whole shtick. Like, and not for nothing, I like the idea of her storyline that she's like boxed in by this world of likes and clicks and crap. Like, she doesn't want to be. She wants to be able to grow muscle and do her own thing and be a hero. But everyone, like the perspective that everyone has about her, she's stuck there. That's why she has to make the mech stuff to try and get beyond all of it.
I like that concept. I just wish it happened for a different person.
Yeah, exactly.
Because my thing is how this concept should have worked, but China hates poor people, so it should have worked for like a poor person who Tony Stark built us in a cave level, like built his own suit and worked his way up and then gained influence and then with his suit. The problem I have with her is she's like, the only reason I can't be a hero is because everyone thinks I'm cute and wealthy. And the wealthy part is, I'm just tossing it in there. She's like, everything thinks I'm cute. I'm like, have you seen Queen? Have you seen Lucky Cyan?
Yes.
You can be powerful too and be attractive.
Yes.
Like, do not think that, what was her name from the start? Oh, freaking, what was the girl's first name with the ray gun thing?
Moon.
Moon. Look at Moon.
Yeah, look at Moon. Look at she's evil now, but that one, but Queen's enemy.
Oh, yeah, what was her name?
Boxer Girl.
Yeah, whatever her name was.
Crap, what was her name?
I don't know.
It was actually kind of like really simple and easy.
It was super simple. Oh, dang.
Regardless.
Yeah. She makes it out to be like, she's like, I can't be a hero because I'm cute. It's like, no. And she's like, it's not a women-hating podcast. We love women.
Yeah.
We love our Mother Mary.
Fantastic.
Like, yeah, and everything like that.
Made it happen.
But This is one of those things where girls are just like, no one takes me serious because I'm cute, blah, blah. Develop a hobby.
I know.
Develop something beyond just, I want to punch stuff.
I know.
Like, you can use your cuteness in a certain way. Also, oh, God forbid, I'm cute. Oh, and wealthy, and boys fawn over me. But I have zero personality, so what do I do?
My diamond shoes are too tight, and my wallet's too full of hundreds.
I know. Yeah.
It's like, no, you know what? No, and you know what the most, the extra, I didn't even think about this until you mentioned it. It's like, about her making her outfits cute. She made all of her mechs have the ability to, like, the first one, the second one, to show her face.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
The whole point was you're going to...
Because she's doing that girl thing where she's like, I hate that everyone thinks I'm cute.
Yeah, exactly. No, maybe it's really good writing then by the Chinese people.
Maybe
there's like maybe
also
there's
she's like a genius too.
It's like
do something. Read a book.
There's some guy who's been burned too many times in that art studio, in that anime studio. He's just like, all right, I'm gonna get some rage out here.
Yeah, we're gonna shit all over this.
Women are dumb and they can't hold their alcohol.
Well, the girl did mention she was lightweight.
Yeah, freaking holy crap. And she takes her, stupid girl, takes her back to her place of business, hammered, and then lets her play around the experimental weapons. Like, you're just you're not even just a bad hero. You're not a smart person.
You know what's funny too is
this genius Tony Stark.
Because we live in the West. She's a lot smarter than Riri.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That is true.
She actually built this cool stuff.
Riri, she didn't use magic.
Used just magic.
Yes. No. She was just as smart.
Yeah,
even more smart.
Yeah, but she had billions of dollars. She was only backed by MIT.
A grant from Tony Stark's foundation, which probably oodles of money in that world.
But
that's how grant money works.
I was gonna say is the one thing I thought. So we live in the West, so I was expecting this. When she first started talking to that girl, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Are these two gonna fall in love? And then I was reminded, oh, this is a Chinese show. This isn't a Japanese anime, which we'll get away with that every once in a while. This is a Chinese thing. You are never gonna see that in a Chinese show.
They're not fans of that at all.
No.
They really don't like that.
Just like I was surprised. I guess he was a villain. I was surprised that the one guy, the music guy, was like blackish.
Oh yeah,
but he was a villain.
Yeah.
So
he was a villain.
That fits the Chinese vibe.
Yeah, it does fit that. Yeah.
We had to shrink Finn on the poster first.
I know.
I mean, if anything, that was like an attack on civilization, setting out the sequels. Yeah,
sequels. Yeah, we did inflict massive damage to the culture.
Yeah, that was just a disaster. Yeah. But that story. Let's get to that storyline real quick because we gotta get through this. Yeah. The music guy shows up, which in hindsight, that guy's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I want to see what you got going on here. It's like, you're a hero.
Yeah. And it's not like
you fell off. But
I know you're not in the top 10, but he's a DJ, so he's a theater kid, so he's so self-obsessed with himself.
That's true.
That he's like, if I'm not in the top 10 or number 1, then I got the world's at fault, so I gotta attack the world instead. That's how I feel. I have to turn to a life of crime.
Fastest way to X ever. That's cool.
That is pretty dope, yeah.
I was like, they're doing that thing, which I do actually love. It's like Avatar style with the past airbenders and stuff like that, where I'm like, I'm never going to get that guy's story.
Yeah.
But I want it.
I do want Disco Ball's story.
How did you get to X so fast? Why'd you fall so fast?
Yeah.
They gave it like a brief little thing there.
Yeah.
Because it's like that one guy who runs that one company who's the girly-ish guy in the council was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're terrible.
Yeah, you do suck. But you must have so much. He's another one of those puppet master guys. I'm starting to worry that the council is just a bunch of puppet masters and that minus the current X, every other X has been installed.
Oh,
because that was the storyline with Purple Queen's enemy there, the big guy, her boss there, the blonde Steve Jobs looking guy was like, "You're only there because of me," and then I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that they're like installing all these people, because that kind of seems like what they would do, especially with the Isol storyline where he literally just manufactured that kid's rise to fame. Like, granted, that kid had to do a bunch of stuff to do that, but he really pushed it.
Yeah, because I was like really surprised. Like the disco DJ guy was like an X. I was like, you were X once?
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, your power is like lame as heck.
It is kind of lame.
It works on plebs and NPCs. It works on
regular people.
Yeah, it doesn't work on heroes. So how did this work? That's interesting. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And because like they were really mad about X doing it before, the new one, the current one, because they were like, he came out of nowhere. It wasn't backed by anybody. Oh my God, that's a good point. And they got this whole thing going on with the fear
fear is really
which is new, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So it wasn't caused. Now we know it wasn't caused by
that kid.
catastrophe.
Yeah. Calamity.
Calamity. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know it wasn't caused by him.
Yes.
So that's good.
That is good. That's really cool. And it looks like I don't know if you have to be infected with it. I don't know if it freely generates now, because when it happened to Calamity, okay, so he didn't cause it, but like it looks like it for a second there, it looked like it freely generated when he got really mad.
Oh, what if he did cause it? We don't know the source.
We don't know, but it looks like it can be. It looks like it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
It can be contained.
It can be contained.
So it's like, but now the only thing about the storyline that I'm not super jazzed about is they introduced aliens, and I'm like,
I didn't even pay attention to that. Alien
yeah, that's how she was able to hold it, is because her armor's made out of that alien spacecraft.
Oh no, I didn't even notice that.
That was his like whole shtick there at the end, and I was like, I don't know, like there's enough going on. We don't need aliens.
No, don't Naruto it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that never happened. Anyways,
That's really never happened.
Happened.
Maybe if this is just if that was a one-off, I'm fine with that. I don't really care too much about that.
I hope so.
What I am really pumped and stoked about is that disco ball there at the end, after being infected with fear, which didn't do anything to him, minus make him like painful and crazy. Was that supposed to be the leader of that like green super evil organization that was using fear?
I think so. I think so. I think so.
That's good. He
I think
cool
so.
as shit,
Yeah,
dude.
I think so.
Also,
Ghostblade.
Careful with this.
Yeah, Ghostblade.
Ghostblade
Cool name, cool outfit, cool hair.
might be the stalker.
He's definitely the stalker.
You think so?
Because that's what you said.
Yeah,
and I
sure.
agree with it once you said it.
Yeah, he's got the hairstyle. That stalker guy is still there. It's like,
And he's super strong, and he was using a blade.
yeah. Like, was he super strong, or did she just suck?
I think he was super strong.
Yeah.
I think it just looked like he had no problem with her. I think it was like he was like almost toying with her until you found out it was a cute girl.
And he was like, nah.
Yeah.
And then he called the other one and just did the.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Also, I'm like, dude, there's way better looking girls in this universe. Yeah. But let's move on here. All right. Witch Watch episode.
Oh crap! Episodes 13 and 14.
Yes.
All right.
These are two very different episodes.
Very different episodes. I like them a lot though.
Oh, the show friggin' rocks.
I'm not stoked with the opening. We talked about it already. I'm not super stoked with the new opening.
I think it's okay.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
Compared to the other one, it's.
I mean, the second opening was kind of cool. Of that fake show that's in.
That was dope. No, that was dope as shit.
That was kind of
When that
cool.
started playing, for a second there, I was like, "Am I watching a different anime? Did Netflix put me on a different anime?"
I thought the same thing. I
remember it's like, this is the fanfic, or this is like whatever the fanfic's based off of. I'm like, oh, yes.
But they did tease me enough. I'm like, wouldn't be bad if we did another episode of this.
I wouldn't mind it.
This show's pretty cool.
I mean, what's happening to the lion guy?
Exactly.
He's crucified.
What's going on with Zach
right now? Yeah.
What's going on with Zach?
Yeah. I'm very I'm kind of invested now.
Yeah. Which made me
What's
think
the
of
deal with the Phantoms.
What was that show? Zach Satchel, or Zach?
Zatch Bell.
Zatch Bell.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
yeah,
It made me think of Zatch Bell.
Zatch Bell. Yeah, because it was a great anime.
Yeah.
Too bad it never finished.
But yeah, so the episode before that was all about Wolf Boy moving in.
Yeah.
I do like the alpha wolf aspect where Moy there is just like turned back
That was pretty fun. Yeah.
to Kigo.
That was pretty fun. When he got out after they found out the crescent moon, and he got out, and he just like, "Hey, pretty lady, come get food with me. Hey, all the pretty lady, come get food with me." He had his harem with him. I was like, well, that's how the world works. Yeah.
Well, I did love when Khan's there. He's like, what are you gonna do next? What do you find out he's a door-to-door knife salesman? She's like, I'd buy some. And he's like, you won? And he's like, I'm not mad. He's like, listen, I'm not mad at you for beating me up. That's water under the bridge. I hate you because you're good with the gun.
Yes, I know. That was fantastic.
I know.
Loving characters like that.
Before that, though, I love when Gigo's opening thing where he was like, I was up all night watching a super niche movie. And Boy's like, okay, whatever. I don't really care. And then Nico comes in. He's like, I was up all night doing something completely different. And then Boy's like, I thought you were doing this. And then Khan comes in. He's like, I was up all night doing this. And they're all just like, why are you doing this?
Why do you do this? You don't need to do this. You don't need this, you attention whore. You don't need this at all.
And then, so I love the whole idea is just any crescent he sees.
I know. That looks like a moon.
Yeah.
Anything at all. When it was the croissant, I was like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
That was
but
so
awesome.
fun. Yeah.
And then it was about,
Yeah, girl.
is that this episode?
Yeah.
Oh, it is this episode.
The
Yes.
next episode was half anime.
Well,
half
before we get to the cat girl, because that's definitely the best part of the episode.
That was.
And then Moi cooking. Nico cooking.
Oh yeah, Moi with his ninja
Yeah,
style
I know.
behind her. It's like, what is she doing?
Wearing a French outfit.
I don't know why he was doing that.
Because he's so chic with his fashion.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right.
he's
Yeah.
so chic. But I love when he how she put a powder on that makes you fall in love with the thing.
Nico, you're so dumb.
She's so dumb.
You're so
She's
dumb.
so dumb.
And then you screwed up so badly afterwards.
Well, I love first Khan's like, I'm just thinking about it, and he's like, where were you? She's like, I was buying a gift for the sweet and sour pork, and Moi's like, what is happening?
What is going on? Why? You
When
don't need
Khan
this.
falls in love with her, then all the people fall in love with her, and then we get the cute little scene where he kisses Nico's hand.
Oh, and she lost her mind. That was
She
fun,
did.
yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
But it affected Moi.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No. Moi saw his opportunity and he seized it for sure.
I
sure.
love it.
He's not a moron. He knew he just needed a piece of skin. Could have done the hand, but he seized the opportunity.
Yeah.
And he had a perfect lie covered up too. I mean,
Exactly.
well,
It's like, I always
half
kissed
truth.
her on the cheek when
Half
she was
truth.
younger.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, oh well, it's
Yeah.
like you dog.
Yeah,
you dog.
Yeah.
You know what you're
ogre.
doing. Yeah, you ogre. You knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
You 100% knew what you were doing. I
and-
did love how the two other dorks freaked out though when she told them. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, things happening.
And then I do, and then this episode is mainly about the cat girl, which I can't remember her name.
Yeah, can I? But I don't care. Cat girl. I am so stoked for this relationship. I am beyond stoked for
Yes.
it. I know it's in the opening. They show this was going to happen already too, because like there's a part of the opening where it's like shows the cat girl and then Wolf Boy's walking behind her.
Yes.
But I'm just like, yes, more from you two dorks. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, usually I'm all about the love triangles, but I definitely prefer this.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Because
This
first off, congratulations, guys. Cats and dogs.
I didn't even think about that.
it.
Congrats,
Guys.
guys. Y'all really got us.
However, I did love just when she just immediately fell for it.
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah.
Dude,
She's like, those pecs.
Dude, but when she reimagined the entire situation with the warlock, and he was like somehow her knight in shining armor after that, I was like, you are so boy crazy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
insane, you
Oh,
high
yeah.
schooler.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was nuts.
I really hope he becomes her familiar.
Me too. I think he's going to.
Yeah.
I think the show's set because yeah, whatever. Her, Moi, and Nico love trial sort of thing, but
No, this
Nico's
is
got
better.
that. Nico's got that on unlocked
She does
so
have that
hardcore
unlocked so
that you never
hard.
really felt like that. And she's always in cat form. So it
The
doesn't really
only
matter.
thing I like about it is a little Nico jealousy is good every once in a while. But that doesn't, we don't need a full love triangle for that.
True. Yeah. Exactly. You don't at all.
But this I'm 1,000% down for.
Yeah.
I do love how she does not like Kigo. She
No.
calls him an unkempt man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not a fan of him at
Yeah,
all.
so that will be funny going forward.
That will be especially it's the other half of her future husband.
Yeah, I know. Also, I did like Wolf Boy because he doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
I did like his deal was terrible. She's like, you have to come back
Once a month. It's once a
Change
well,
me.
a werewolf usually transform once a month.
I know, but
anyways.
I'm just like, this is all you asked for?
This is all you got. Well, he gets too weak if he stays as Kigo for too long. So I get it. I just thought it'd be I get the symbolism with once a month.
No, I
because
know,
of
I
the full
know.
moon, but I'm just like, why not once a week?
Or I'm like, you could have got a lot more out of this man.
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah. What does a man who can just walk out and pick up chicks like it's nothing really
That's
need
true.
from a chick? You know,
That's true. It never has to work out, but it is jacked.
yeah, jacked all the time. He just magics that. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's really cool white hair. Yeah.
Oh, that's so irritating. It's so annoying.
I did love when he's like, we share money, so, and he's got a lot, so I'm gonna spend.
That was really good. The sequence of him before he realized what was going on, almost blowing her in. She was like,
Oh yeah, that was when he's like, aren't you me? It's like,
when
and he's like,
when his brain caught up to what was going on and the devilish grin he got, I was like, yes,
I love when
begin
she's like,
this.
I love when she's like, you don't know what's going on. He's just nails it.
Oh,
And then she's like,
100%. Oh no. This is gonna be great. I can't wait for this relationship. I've been stoked for this relationship.
Since the last season.
Well, no, until when I found out he was the Wolf Boy, I was like, all right, I'm down with it because I know you talked
Still want
about
a bigger twist of honestly anime this year.
when you talked about him becoming Kigo, just becoming her familiar. I was like, okay, that'd be kind of cool. Like, he's moody and dorky, and she's like a little more high strung. This will be an interesting little thing. But when he turned into the wolf, like, I actually really like her and Wolf together. I think it's gonna be really,
way better,
really funny.
way better, way
It's
better.
gonna be so
Way
interesting.
better. But I think what I'm really hoping is like she develops like a connection with both of them in an interesting way.
Yes, that'll
like,
be really
like
good.
Wolf for like his sexiness and blah blah, and then Kigo for like his like he's just like a comforting force. Like I don't know. It was like if you watch Black Eyes, you know I'm a huge love triangle guy. I was like, move over love triangle. This is way better.
This is definitely could be a love triangle still.
Oh,
weird ass.
What a dramatic love triangle that would be.
That would be insane.
Oh, that'd be so good.
That'd be insane.
Then they like punching himself.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, transferring back and forth, punching each other.
That'd be great. Then the next episode is the in-show anime manga,
which was great. It was very interesting. The powers.
It was cool.
Yeah,
swords. They all had swords.
Swords. Lion guy.
Yep. Young punk kids with a sexy teacher.
The ending. First off, the fact they changed the opening, hilarious. Love
Awesome.
that. The ending though had me dying laughing because they had the lion in like some salon playing with his hair at one point, and I was like, well, this is hilarious.
Oh, the ending.
The ending outro.
I was like,
sorry,
he was on a cross.
No, the outro. Yeah. No. That was the crucified lion, and they cut on that. It's like, no!
I know, I was like, no! And everyone, like, I love when, like, I'm always like, so that's a show. And then, like, Nico's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then Khan said something about making fun of it. I don't know. He's like, none of that makes sense or something. But anyways.
It made sense. What?
He said something else kind of funny. I can't
total
remember.
sense.
But then we get the teacher and Nico's friend. Never going to remember their names.
Not at all. The
teacher though,
is a chef's kiss.
Until the teacher was like, I should pray to the thing. I was like, why don't women like this exist in my world?
I know. Why aren't they? Because probably I wonder if a dude wrote this. No, there's no way a dude wrote this.
A dude definitely could have wrote this.
I guess maybe. Yeah, it's funny.
The men are too masculine.
Women aren't funny.
Well, the men are very sensitive.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
No, I feel like a dude.
I was about to say is like this is what a super nerd man would like. Ideal woman would be sort of thing.
Let me look.
So like, why not put it in anime? The closeted otaku lady who doesn't go to anime cons,
who's
attractive, doesn't smell bad, and has a real job.
Yes.
So I don't know.
It was a dude.
It was a dude. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. There's
I was thinking it was as if we've talked about this outside the podcast, we'll talk about it real quick. Is so. Some people are always like, women are better writers or men are better writers. Traditionally, I feel like, obviously, women are better at writing women, and men are better at writing men. And I think one of the things you can notice the difference is like the men in this show are very masculine. Women are bad at writing masculinity. Men are bad at writing deep emotions.
That is true.
That's what the difference is.
That's factual.
So and I think about it, the girls in this show don't have like deep emotions.
No, they're just like pretty much what they're feeling is what they tell you in their head. It's exactly what there's no more layer to that. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Where women are usually
I'm into Moy. Yeah, and it's like that's it.
You know?
Even
like
there's no like you're
even like Freeman is a good example of like look how deep the emotions of like the characters are. But even like I can't remember the red haired kid's name. Stark. And the old man is pretty masculine. That's like the most masculine he gets. Stark is like so not that masculine.
No.
They don't capture masculinity very well.
No, yeah.
But like once again, there's really good writers who do both. Like at a top level, Freerin is a good example of that. Full Metal Alchemist is a good example.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she captured masculinity pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then there's like deep layer emotional levels in anime too that are written by men and all that kind of stuff like that.
She wrote Roy Mustang. That's pretty intense. That's a great understanding.
It is good understanding, but it's also a sexy understanding, which they do tend to nail that.
Yeah, but the rage he felt when he was destroying ND, that was one of those ones where it's like that, like
and
that's
Armstrong.
Armstrong. Okay, Armstrong's amazing. That's not a deep thing. That's just
it's not that deep, but like
big muscles.
No girl cares.
I guess it is
about
masculine. Yeah,
that's every guy loves Armstrong. No girl cares about Armstrong.
I guess it's fair. Yeah, it's fair.
We're all like, Armstrong.
I'm just saying he's not a super deep masculine. Like he's a masculine character.
Yeah, they don't.
That's like
stoic.
He's a character. He's a caricature of masculinity, which is easy for them to do.
Roy does have that stoic but released rage, and also Scar.
Scar was gay. Oh yeah,
Scar's
wild.
Usually, like once again, there are women who can nail it, and there are men who can nail the
there's exceptions and all that stuff.
But there is like the general rule is like because you're gonna see a lot of dorks online. Like women are actually better writers, and it's like no, there's really really fantastic female writers. There's really fantastic male writers. I don't know why we have to like.
I don't get it either, and it's okay to point out this stuff. Like I've read, there's a lot of female writers I've read, and I'm just like, okay, the thoughts that are going through this man's head would never cross any man's mind. Maybe exceptions to the wimps out there or some shit like that, or like some ladyboy, but it would never ever cross your mind. Like they don't think right. But also, on the flip side, I've read a lot of male writers, and the women, inside their heads, I'm just like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. There's no way this is what it's supposed to be. There's no way a real woman would think.
A prime example of this would be like, where I think is Stormlight is a great example. Like, the
good.
men are like nailed.
Yes.
Like, Dalinar, like, you're like, I want to beat him. And like Kaladin, except for like depressed state, but like all this kind of stuff. And then the women, like their earlier stuff is like kind of like, they're very like surface level. Like, they're like, ooh,
they're 2D.
Shallan's just like, ooh, cute boy. Like, so like it's like that's a good, and that's like one of the best modern fantasy series that's out.
Yeah, for now.
Maybe.
For now. We'll see what happens.
Check our podcast. Pass ups. Anyways, let's move on for this. The only thing we're gonna go through real quick: the teacher and the student are together. Blah blah.
Every sequence was fantastic.
Yeah, every sequence was fantastic. First thing though is when they're talking about the show and they're like blah blah blah, blah blah, and I was like, this is me and Davis talking One Piece.
Yeah, it really is. And the blah 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, this is exactly.
I was like, you watch this podcast, we talk about One Piece a lot of this podcast,
lot.
and go on forever.
Yes.
That doesn't end on the podcast.
No, it keeps going for another few hours.
Did you see he rocks?
No.
And oh well, never mind. We'll talk outside the podcast.
Did the manga come out?
It's
early?
coming out.
Oh, you saw a spoiler for it? Okay.
Yeah, and I saw who he's related to.
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me anything. I want to read it. I want to read it.
I know.
I want to read it because I was so mad when it didn't come out this week. Let's talk about Witch Watch. we have talked about everything but Witch Watch for a little bit.
Yeah, but you're like, wait, no.
Yeah, I know. Witch Watch. When she was doing the Matrix thing in her head.
That was so fun.
I was dying. I don't know why the Matrix was there. She could have spent fast song in her head, but the Matrix made it even better.
I don't know why.
Because she wasn't dodging bullets or anything. No one was accusing her of anything.
I will say, she is right, though. Manga, I can definitely see animes being better than the manga. And manga, like, Demon Slayer is a good example. Yeah. Apparently, like, the original Demon Slayer manga apparently got better. Everyone calm down. But it, like, makes sense that Demon Slayer was, like, I've seen Demon Slayer panels versus, like, what happens in the manga, and I'm like, oh, I can see why this would be more entertaining.
Sometimes it just translates. Sometimes the actual action translates better. It makes it a lot easier. Like,
also,
it made
her
it so much more
manga
artistic and cool.
did look terrible.
Did it? Oh, yeah. But maybe her.
Maybe her. What do you mean?
You said her manga, right?
No, not Demon Slayer. The girl in Witch Watch.
That chick's manga. Yeah,
it did look terrible.
Because Demon Slayer, it's like, we don't know the gender, but it's possibly a woman of the creator. We don't know.
I don't know. There's not really any girls in it.
Yeah.
And the girls in it are kind of like pretty not written well.
Yeah, but that just be Demon Slayer. Anyways.
Yeah.
Her manga was a first-time person's manga, for sure. That's like, if I could draw, that'd be the exact thing I would draw if I tried manga for the first time. It's like the exact same size panels each time, cut into threes. I did enjoy the super sleuth detective work there of a girl going hardcore deep dive on the internet to figure out that, you're Dingin or whatever her profile was. Like, how far back did you go?
Yeah, and I also did, well, probably not that far because you posted it that day.
Yeah, but she talked about something else. She talked about I read the like the fan art manga thing you posted. It's like, how far back did you go?
Oh yeah. And also the teacher kind of messed up too because she's like, why don't you post that on the internet? She posted, and then she was just clearly sitting there waiting for her to post it.
She had that whole thing written out and like proofread.
Yes.
And just copy pasted it in. She was waiting.
But it was super funny.
It was fantastic. Those two. This was a fantastic.
Looks like we're gonna get more of the friends because the one girl's a shrine maiden in the opening, so we're probably gonna get more of her.
Oh, there's also gonna be another familiar, maybe.
Yes, this very
weird looking kid.
This very twink looking vampire.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Yeah.
It comes out of a coffin, so
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That would explain the frills.
That's next episode too.
Oh, pumped. Oh, nice. Awesome. I didn't watch the preview.
Yeah.
Pumped. Let's go.
Yes. All right.
You know a lot of familiars. Does it turn into a harem anime? Maybe we should.
I would prefer. Once again, we talked about this. The wolf guy should be.
Yeah, I prefer Wolf to go already, and then maybe get rid of Vampire Boy too, and then Khan can stay because Khan just
kind of moy.
That's fine. That was a perfect count. The house is getting a little packed.
Yes. All right, and then we have to do some cleanup business here.
Yeah, before we get to the good stuff.
Hate Watch.
Lazarus,
the show.
Yeah, terrible. Fucking.
We gotta talk about the last episode.
Let's give ourselves. We're an hour and 8, and One Piece is gonna be One Piece. Let's give ourselves like 10 minutes tops on this one.
10 minutes.
That's our limit.
I mean, our One Piece is gonna be short, so it's fine.
Okay. So yeah,
One Piece will be short.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah,
we're just reviewing, like, oh, sad.
We say that. We've said that before though, and then we've talked about the one thing. We talked about like, one thing in an episode for 20 minutes for. So
That's true. All right, Lazarus, hate watch. This show sucks. The ending was terrible.
Yeah,
if you
it's
like
so
this
bad.
show, you know how one of the hot topic words is media literacy, because everyone is just realizing now that you should probably understand what you're reading on the internet, just
Sure.
like literacy itself.
Yeah.
You should know what you're reading. This is one of those things. If you think this is good, you have no understanding of how shows work.
No, not at all. And you actively are one of those key jingle in your face people that you just get
Yep.
distracted by that, because that's all this show was. At one point, it was just like, hey, look at this woke nonsense. Look at this woke nonsense.
Yep.
Look at this woke nonsense. We got a transgender in here. Jingle, jingle,
Jingle,
jingle.
jingle.
Our story doesn't make any fucking sense,
Yes.
but jingle, 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 everybody. Also, I'm going to talk about this right now, right before we get to there, because I called that Skinner was in that stupid fucking homeless shelter. I saw him. I was like, was that not Skinner right there? And then it was, because the show is terrible writing.
It is taped. That happened. It's on the internet.
Yes, that is true. That is there. That was a thing. That was their episode. That was when we were like, the show might still have a chance. And then it went right down after that
Yeah,
one.
and we have called things on this podcast before, but that was more of a let's just say honestly, it's not even that creative.
No, it wasn't.
They
Especially
think it is.
They think it is. They think it was so creative that they showed Skinner. It looks like he wasn't even disguised. He had glasses on.
Who just dies at the end?
Who just died? Who just dies conveniently.
Yeah.
Right after giving up the formula.
A formula. And then the whole reason he actually did this was because people were going to use his Hoshina for chemical weapons, and he wanted everyone to find out before that happened. And it's like, okay, because no one believed him. I love his line. No one believed him. No one believed Skinner?
Yeah.
What do you mean no one?
Yeah.
Who are these no ones? Who did he talk to?
Yeah. Everyone worshipped this guy as like a freaking demigod.
Yeah.
He was giving Axel, was it Axel? No. Some kid, was it Axel?
What?
At the train station, gave some kid his autograph.
That was Axel.
That was Axel? Yeah. He gave Axel his autograph at the train station.
Yeah, exactly.
Axel, who doesn't seem like he gives even as a child, didn't give a shit about anything science. Like Axel's one of those, I like acrobatics and maybe football or something like that. He is not I'm going to do math and study guy. But he got
Yeah.
an autograph
Yeah.
from Skinner, who is just a science guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
yep,
science.
Yep. And on top of that too is when Skinner was like, I have made it Hoshina actually as a dead blah 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 thing, and then he was like, see, it was all to like make it so more people lived. It's like, you know how many people probably died because of your statements you made?
Yeah.
You know how many people probably committed suicide?
Yeah.
You know how many people probably rioted and killed each other?
Canonically, riots did happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like you could have just. This is a whole thing. It's just it's so badly written.
It's so badly written.
Like no one believed him. Meh. It's like, why would no one believe him?
Yeah.
There's
at all.
no one. This president, who's clearly super progressive, it's a woman president. Like she didn't believe him,
She did not believe him. No, she didn't.
even though
Not
she
at
was
all.
one of the early test subjects for Hoshina.
Yeah, no. But because the evil splinter cell of the government stole him
Yeah.
or something for a few years.
Stole Hoshina and made into a chemical weapon. Meh.
But then he just distributed Hoshina to everybody. So what I don't understand, like,
Yeah, he made it a chemical weapon.
yeah, he did make it a chemical weapon. So it's like, at which point it was like, also, where was this chemical weapon being used? That like,
Well, he was
were
bringing
so
a
concerned
sample
about.
of it through an airport.
which ridiculous.
I know. I know.
Which
I-
exploded and killed a lot of people.
I know exactly. I know. He was like, I was like, wow, good. I love how he had a sample. No one would believe him that they were making a biological weapon, but then he got a hold of a sample of it to show them that they're making a biological weapon. It's like, oh, then they believe you?
Yeah, then it's because it's here.
Do you have a video of you taking it from those people, or
Yeah.
could they not just be like, didn't you just make this?
Yeah.
What do you mean no one believes you? It's such thin veiled storylines.
Yeah, it's just like government evil, and like
Yeah.
for the most part, I would be almost fine with that storyline, depending on how you did
Government
it.
does suck.
Government suck. I hate the government, but you did it in the dumb way, where it's just like the government is just actually it's basically just a cartel and with bigger guns. That's it. That's all it is, and they're all corrupted, only like money, even if the world is dying because climate change.
Because climate change. Because nothing to do with
Also, what was this fucking nonsense with the bomb goes off in the train station airport, wherever the hell it was, and then it killed a bunch of people, but it genetically mutated the Lazarus team.
Yep.
Did they explain why and how? It just did.
Nope.
It just changed their DNA.
Yep. Which is super funny because like no one decided to study the people who survived the bomb.
No, that would have made a lot of fucking sense, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's like, well, they were testing Axel with it, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Also, okay, so their genetics got changed, so Hoshina wasn't a thing for them. Hence, Axel didn't affect him. Then they tried to have that make sense where Hoshina doesn't affect Axel because that stupid fucking line he had. But then the one chick, the hacker girl, was getting Hoshina headaches.
She was just sick.
She was regular sick.
Yes. Because it was like a red herring, see? You thought she was dying.
Oh, I hate this show so much. The show's dumb.
It's not deep.
It's not deep at all. It's not deep. And then Popcorn Fat was also one of those people who didn't have pain receptors
That was
or
episode
some shit.
before, but yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm jumping all around. This show sucks.
And then we got the epic fight between the ghost assassin guy and Axel, which I barely pay attention to because who cares? There's no development to that.
They tried to animate it so well too, and I was like, it's not over yet? Okay, back to my phone.
Yeah, I barely watch it because I was like, who cares about this? There's no story to this. Why do you hate each other? Why are you fighting? Why is this supposed to be some epic fight? I don't know. I'm glad this show came and went and no one gave a shit.
Yeah, very, very high about it.
Axel's got that line. He's like, does the world deserve to be saved? It's like, what are you, like a freshman in college taking philosophy for the first time?
Axel, why do you care? You're a happy-go-lucky guy who just goes to prison for the fun of it. You don't care about the world. You've actually pointed out the entire time that you really don't care about the world at all. You were just doing this so you don't die.
Yeah.
That was kind of the whole premise of your character, and you never changed.
Nope.
You were never not you. Yeah, you
but
cared
Chris
about you.
And him
you
and
cared
are
about your
love.
buddy. Yeah, you cared about your buddies, which is still kind of selfish if you don't care about the rest of the world.
Yeah. But Chris and him are in love.
They're in love somehow. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't care.
This show sucked.
This show was so horrendous. This last episode was bad. There's so many I just feel like all the characters were a waste of time. Every single one of them.
Maybe the West shouldn't make anime.
Maybe.
Mainly just HBO.
Maybe it's HBO. Maybe just this guy.
Well, we made
HBO. No, HBO has had a bad track record.
I just don't think he was that involved.
You think?
I think
it's really bad. It's possible.
I think they just took his name.
This does feel like an anime by committee.
Yeah, because it's anime by a committee of DEI dumb idiots.
I mean, what's the difference? That's all they ever do.
I know, exactly. But let's move on because that show was terrible.
I hope that show rots.
I mean this. If you like that show, it might be the first anime you ever watched. And still, if you liked it, you're an idiot.
It might be the only TV you ever watched, and you can still say that was bad.
All right, let's move on to One Piece episode.
Oh, crap.
Can he do it?
11.
Can he do it?
11:32.
11:35.
Oh wow. Okay. This is in the 30s. I wanted to say 20 initially. My knee jerk was 20s.
Yes.
Very good. We're gonna talk about how this probably should be this probably should have been the final episode of Kuma's backstory, but if we just remove the stupid ass recap episodes,
Yes.
I'm fine with it being as many episodes as it is.
Yes, overall,
but just
it's worthy of the story.
You're 100% right that the recap episodes literally ate up 2 weeks, and I feel the story would have been better, more concise, and hit harder for people. Like, I hit harder for me because I read it all at once.
Yes.
And I feel like if you condensed it,
a little better,
it would have hit people even harder. It's still hitting people, but it would hit people harder, you know? So.
Yeah. Well, maybe they only did it because like a bunch of anime came out this week, so like we need one more. So when the full impact of
Sure. No spoilers.
Yeah. I will say, watching this episode though, one, I forgot about that stupid fucking bitch who's destroying the letters. Hate her.
I would 100% thought when I read the manga that she was the original girl from CP0.
She looks like her.
She looked like her, but when the anime showed that it was a different person. But I was like, oh, it's her. That's a cool little callback. She sucks.
Mm-hmm. I did like how this episode started out with Kuma watching 16-year-old Luffy. That was fun.
That was awesome.
That was fun.
And it was like talk with Dragon about kids are your weakness sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really enjoyed that. And Kuma just being an overall good guy, even if he's forced to work for the government.
The man.
Yeah, he is the shit.
And then, it's all about Bonnie pretty much escaping.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel really dumb that I didn't connect that Bonnie. Never mind.
Yep, good idea.
I will say, did love her old lady escape.
That was fantastic.
And it's funny. It's like I don't even know. I was reading the manga. I was like, oh yeah, this is how she gets her outfit.
Yeah.
I was like, I totally forgot about that.
It was also really funny, and the old lady too, just like. I'm
Bonnie.
I was like, I died. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I died laughing. That was so great. that nurse CP0 lady was horrible.
They're all terrible.
I was talking about the Ines Lobby girl who did the I think she had like a speed for or some shit like that. I don't know. That's what I was talking about initially. I know they're all CP0, CP1.
Yeah, any CP anything is
CP
the worst.
sucks, but I'm just to specify what I was talking about earlier. But tearing up Kuma's letters, didn't do that. There was no reason for that. That was not in order. You're just a malicious bitch.
So he sends 10 a month. And I was like, why? Like, I don't. What?
Now you're just being evil to be evil.
Yeah, but she probably loves Saint Saturn.
Probably.
And Saint Saturn was probably like, yeah, make Bonnie miserable.
Yeah.
We're never going to let her go. And then she was like, I'm a cool pirate. Screw you.
I know. I do love the distorted future scenes so much. I loved it in the manga. I love it now. It's a great ability sound. It's a great ability name too, distorted future. And she just changes like her body shape and all that stuff. That was great. And Nico, like, oh.
The only thing I will say that I did enjoy about this episode is that why there should be another episode is like they're saving the sadness for next episode.
Yeah, I understand. This was a happy episode.
It was a happy episode. They didn't want to get too sad with this one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. I get that. But once again, I'm not mad about how many episodes it's been. I'm just mad with the two useless ones.
And also, once again, everyone's just not ready for what's after this.
No.
Yeah, the 2 recap was terrible.
But we'll probably get another one after Kuma's backstory son too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And remember when she left a bruise on Bonnie's arm, I was like, I hate you. Oda is so good at making just villains. Just introduced immediately. I was like, I hate you.
The CIA
I don't even care that you're hot.
I know, true, yeah. When she was doing her like run there about how she's gonna kill everybody at the end,
that was dope.
Like, that was really dope. I was like,
dope.
ooh.
I was like, that's pretty cool power.
Yeah, you're a good villain. You're a good villain.
I like how the CP abilities are still good.
Yeah, they're still used and everything. Yeah. They work well against regular people. Like that's the thing about One Piece is that like, if all the villains weren't going up against the exception of the generation, then they'd be pretty strong villains.
Yeah.
Or like most of their abilities would work. But CP0's, most of their abilities would work. Like, I'm sure Rob Lucci's Awaken form would have worked against anyone but the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Give or take. Anyone but the worst generation.
Okay, I was gonna say worst generation.
Yeah, worst generation.
I'd probably beat X-Drake.
Yeah, he'd beat X-Drake, Oppo. It would take him a minute, but he would 100% beat oh no, I can't. I think he was cool.
The wing guy, right? You're talking about the wing guy?
The what?
No, wait. Is he actually
Mad Monk? You're talking about Mad Monk. Mad Monk. I don't know if he has durability.
Is Mad Monk?
He's part of worst generation. He's never been used.
Yeah, but is he the same as King?
No, he's Sky Island.
He's Sky Island. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Who's the witch? Who's the guy who's the tarot cards? The witch boy. He's got a cool name.
Basil
Hawkins. Yeah, Basil Hawkins.
Yeah.
Would have beat the shit out of him in a heartbeat because he would have just quickly. He has so much speed. He would just quickly punched out all his voodoo dolls, and he'd be dead. He probably could beat Bonnie.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
No spoilers. No spoilers. From
yes.
Yeah, so
I know what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah.
After
Saba Odi, but now no.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be Kid. Definitely gonna be Law.
No, definitely not. Anyone else? Who else is in the worst generation?
Except I think Zoro could beat Kid.
You was this kid?
Yes.
Yeah, mine is the only issue.
Well,
but hockey negates Devil Fruit power, so he would not have to grab it. He wouldn't be able to grab his swords. So yeah.
And also the same thing is like I was thinking is like in the anime, it looks like the fight between Zoro and Rob Lucci is dramatic and everything. It's not a dramatic fight for Zoro.
It's not a fight in the manga at all.
But that is mainly it. Next episode of One Piece, we'll have a lot to talk about.
I can't wait.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.